So, so I've heard from some people through some grumblings that some of you that view this think that I'm sitting on a toilet. Well, I'm not sitting on a toilet. This is actually my bed. It's my Ninja Turtles pillowcase. Make fun of me if you want, but I like the fucking pillow. It's my favorite, and the pillowcase is awesome. And if you don't like the Ninja Turtles, there's something wrong with your fucking brain. Aside from that, I am sitting here in my boxers, giving brief descriptions about things that I dislike and things that I like, and life and my views and how I see things and my opinions, because I've earned the right to say whatever the fuck I feel like saying. Ooh. Anyways, God, I'm tired. I've been awake for like 20 hours, so it's about time for my ass to go to bed. But I'm gonna record this last video for tonight before I go to bed. So, I really like this beard, man. I love like playing with it. I'm gonna grow it up, so when I get old, I can be Santa Claus. I mean, I'm not fat, so I can't be like a fat Santa Claus, but I can be like a bulky, you know, large and in charge Santa Claus. You are naughty. You don't get no presents. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. Okay. So, you know, I like money. I like money a lot. I really like money. I think having money and making money is the only thing that literally gets me by with not really having like a relationship with a significant other, because I have money. And to a certain extent, not completely, but to a certain extent, money makes me happy. Because this is a good reason. Me as a person, let me set this down. Me as a person, I like to be able to take care of my friends and people that are around me. If I care for you, you know, I want to give you everything I can, you know, even if it's well above the beyond a call and whatnot. Like, normal person goes out, get, you know, for a beer run, grabs a 12-pack of Natty. I go out and I come back with fucking $80 worth of beer, and I don't think twice, don't bat an eye about it, don't think about it again until, like, you know, my money budget's lower than I want it to be, and it's like, fuck, why did I do that? But then again, you know, I think back to the moment, I think back to the night, and it's like, you know, it was worth it, because not only did I have a good time, but I made sure that my brothers and the people that were around me, and, you know, the girls that were there, we all had a great time as well. So, you know, it's worth it to me to make the people that are around me happy. So money helps in that aspect, because well, I look goofy, doesn't it? Anyways, it makes the world go round. Well, it does look goofy. Anyways, so it makes everything happen. Everybody loves the guy in the bar buying rounds. I mean, that usually is me, but, you know, I'm not buying I don't see it as me buying my friends. I see it as me, you know, facilitating a good time for everyone else. You know, some people could say that I'm buying my friends, but I'm not, because when I'm broke, they're still there. You know, when I can't cover the beer, somebody else covers mine. We take care of each other like that, and that's about as close to, you know, family as you can get. I mean, I live here in Clarksville, Tennessee, and I'm from Washington, D.C., and all of my family is up north. Every single last member of my family is up north, and I'm down here by myself. So my friends and the connections that I make with the people that are closest to me, that are my friends, that excuse me, are my brothers they it's even more special and more unique to me as a person, and those type of bonds, they're important to me. Loyalty is another thing I'm particular about, and there's not a whole lot of measures I wouldn't do for people that I care about as far as loyalty goes. Like I'm loyal to no end. Like, if I take a bullet for my best friend, I'd do it without second thought or anything. Hit by a car, knock him out of the way, do it without second thought or anything. And I know some people's like, dude, you can say that, but you don't know if you'd act on that. I know I'd act on it. I've never taken a bullet for one of my brothers, and I've never taken a. Well, I think I got hit by a car when I was a kid once for knocking my friend out of the way, but it wasn't like too critical. I think they were stopping anyways, but man, just being able to care about the people that are around you, it's important. I care about the people that are around me, and I want to make sure that they're safe. I want to make sure that they're happy. I want to make sure that they have a good time. So, I mean, that's kind of one of the things about me that's probably unique. I also believe in honor, keeping your word to an extent, like keeping your word within reason of being able to keep your word. If, like, you know, fucking tornado comes and keeps you from being somewhere on time, that's kind of out of your hands. That's in God's hands, and there's no way to control that. Anyways, also, everybody kind of takes shit in their life. You just gotta deal with the shit that you take in your life. There's no way around it. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a good person, if you're an evil person, if, like, you're a righteous person that super to the Bible. There ain't nothing wrong with that, because, man, Jesus is awesome. I love Jesus. He's my Lord and Savior, and, you know, I wouldn't be where I am today without having him in my heart, that's for sure, and having him in my life. It's definitely for sure. But you have to embrace the shit that you face in life, like the obstacles, the struggles, all of those issues that hit you. You have to take it with stride and then overcome it, because it doesn't matter if you're 11 years old or if you're 71 years old. You're gonna face crap. You're gonna face, you know it. I mean, when you're 71, it may be the crap that's coming out of your diaper. When you're 11, it may be the crap that you're having to deal with for some jackass bully that, which, by the way, whoever that bully is, he's probably going to amount to shit in his life. You know, 10 years down the road, you'll be either in college, making grades, having women, and that motherfucker, he ain't going to have shit. He's going to be scrounging around, begging for money, being some low-life shit fuck, while you're making a life for yourself. And, you know, people can say, well, you don't know that shit, you don't know that's going to be like that. I was the kid that was picked on by every fucking person in my school, and nobody knows that now. Nobody would ever think of that of me now. But when I was in school, I got picked on, I got bullied, people fucking shove shit underneath my seat before I'd sit down, stuff shit in my food in the cafeteria, invite me to fake ass parties just to fucking pull some fucking prank on me. I mean, you know, girls would be like, oh yeah, I'll be your girlfriend, and then just totally fucking flake out and do shady shit, because I was not, you know, I was shy, I was timid, and I was nice, and I was small, and I was easy to pick on. I was an easy target, and you know, you just gotta persevere through that shit, because it does get better. It does get better in the end. Because I mean, I don't expect everybody to go from, you know, going 140 pounds and 5'6" when they're a junior in high school to their senior year in high school where they're 260 pounds and they're 6 foot tall. I mean, I just had a growth spurt. It just didn't happen until I was 17. I come back, nobody wanted to mess with me. I mean, size does help to that extent, but I mean, some of them still tried, but it didn't end well for them. So I wasn't afraid to stand up for myself. You know, I talked a lot with my family about it, and some my grandfathers, and you know, they really mentored me to you got to stand up for yourself, Michael, because nobody else is going to stand up for you. Now, that doesn't mean go out looking for fights or looking for violence or anything like that, but it means that when you know what the right thing is to do, that you stand up and you do it and you face it. And you know, you may get your cuts and your bruises, but you can stand tall knowing that you stood up for what was right. And you know, it doesn't matter how big or small you are in life, that's what matters. I mean, I joined the Army, and I lost a lot of the weight that I gained. And you know, then after I was in the Army for about 2 years, I ended up volunteering to go to Iraq. And I served, and I fought in Iraq with the 10th Mountain Division. Oh yeah, you know, I was artillery. I loved the Army. I loved every bit about it. It changed everything. It changed me as a person and made me a better person. War didn't exactly help me a whole lot, because I mean, I volunteered for it thinking it was going to be, because they were sending some of the soldiers that were the guys that I served with, and I didn't want them to go without me, but I wanted to go with them, so to an extent. Like, they were like my brothers in arms, and it wouldn't have felt right for me to stay behind and them go. It wouldn't have felt right. So I made sure that I got to go, and I went, and I was over there for, I think we were over there for 13 months, maybe 13 and a half months. We spent some time in someplace I can't pronounce in Kuwait. Excuse me. Kuwait, by the way, is like when you walk out of the airplane, it's like getting hit with a blow dryer that never stops. Dry heat as fuck. Oh, that's a lot of weight in Kuwait, needless to say. Got some really fun stories about all that shit that happened in Kuwait too. It was unique, and I doubt it's inspiring on any level, but nonetheless, it was unique. And then, you know, we drove from Kuwait to Iraq, to Baghdad. Scariest shit in my whole damn life was the night before we crossed the border. I swear, man, I was so scared. Like, so scared. Like, fear like I've never felt in my life. Like, I thought I was gonna die the next day. I remember I could not sleep. I kept going over. Stop fucking up. I kept going over everything that was, you know, in our mission plan that we were supposed to do. Like, that was my responsibilities as a driver. What I had to look for. Who I had to be responsible for. Kept going through all that stuff all over my head, like constantly just thinking about it all night long. Didn't get an ounce of sleep, and that fucked me in the long run, because I mean, I thought I was gonna be able to just like kick back Red Bulls to no end to keep me awake, to keep me functional. Red Bulls and water and hydroxycut. I was wrong, because we got about 5 hours into our 6-hour drive, 5.5 hour drive. It's right towards the end of it, and I was really starting to feel winded and feel gassed, and I didn't think I could do it anymore. And you know, I let my commander know, and the people around me. I was like, "Hey, I'm really tired." And they're like, "You only got like 30 minutes to go. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Man, I'm really tired. I don't know if I can do this." And they just brushed it off. They came to regret that, because I'll tell you what, man, we were going up towards an off-ramp, an exit ramp, over an overpass. Like, the overpass is going over this way. And we were on the interstate, and we come off the interstate to go like this. Well, my ass fell asleep as we were coming up, so we were actually like driving more towards going over the freaking overpass, and this like multi-million-dollar freaking Humvee, with, mind you, with 3 soldiers involved aside from myself in the vehicle. So my TC, my lieutenant, he grabbed my freaking Wake the fuck up. I wake up, we get there, and they realize I'm dehydrated and I haven't slept and all these other issues. And I mean, he's mad because I veered off the road, even though I warned him that I was sleepy and I was tired and I didn't think I could function anymore. But had me do some push-ups, and he's like, man, we got to get him an IV. Something's wrong. So guy comes, give me an IV. Guy sticks this needle in my arm, and he's like, shit, I don't know what I'm doing. So he darts, goes looking for the medic. But in the meantime, I got blood squirting out of my freaking arm. Like, yo, I'm dehydrated and I'm weak, and you're just kind of leaving me there to bleed out. What the hell was going on? The medic came, fixed the whole thing, gave me an IV, and I got in the bed. Nonetheless, you know, that's a whole other story. I got the rest I needed. I got the, you know, hydration that I needed, and I survived. And I survived the rest of our deployment. And I survived when I got back. You know, I had some injury issues. I blew out my knee, destroyed my ACL, crushed all the cartilage in my right knee. And in time, I did the same thing to my left. I don't have any ACLs right now. I'm waiting on surgery from the VA as it is right now. But that's just life, man. The VA, you're gonna have to always wait. That's what you got to do. If you can't deal with the VA and not have patience, because that's just a sucky ass life to not have patience with the VA. They're understaffed and they're overwhelmed, and anybody that has half a brain should at least take that thought into consideration whenever they make a claim or do anything with the VA. I mean, you're dealing with every veteran that's ever lived, that's ever served in the United States military, with a workforce that is nowhere near like 1/100th of the size of the people that they're working to help out. So you're gonna have to wait. It's just a fact, and you have to consider that. And you have to be respectful of that. I know a lot of vets get pissed off waiting on the VA, but I mean, that man's they're doing the best they can. Just let them do their jobs. Don't get angry at them. But back to what I was saying. Sorry about that little tangent. Persevere through it, because you maybe feel like you are isolated and you have nothing. But when you push through and you push through and you push through, struggles come every single day. You just got to keep on moving, keeping on pushing through, try doing what you can to make every day go by. I played video games, man. Video games got me by a lot of shit. They may be good for you, they may be bad for you. I don't know. I just know that, you know, when I was sad and I was depressed, I'd go play a video game for like 5 or 6 hours. I wouldn't feel so sad and depressed anymore. You know, I had some friends I played video games with. Friends help out a lot, man. They are tremendous. Get some good friends, stick with you all your life. But persevering through the struggles of being a teenager to an adult make living worth living. So don't give up. You can be bullied and you can be a pussy, but and they can call you every name in the book. You can take the heart that I just said, that you can be a pussy, but what you gotta do is you just gotta take it and just let it go. It can't hurt you. Nothing can. All you gotta do is keep your mind right and do you. And everything else in life, women, work, money, friends, parties, no parties, video games, movies, pets. I got 2 cats. I mean, all of it will fall into place. Alright, that's about all I got. This is probably the longest video I've ever done. This is hell of a lot longer than I anticipated it being. My ass is going to bed because I'm fucking tired. I'm going to put some stupid ass movie on Netflix and I'm going to pass the fuck out. So good night, world. You have a great day and God bless America. Good night.